Be the first person to tell you, if nobody's ever told you this before in your life, that you could do anything you set your mind to, anything that you believe, anything that you want, anything that you want to be, you can become, you can have, you can accomplish if you believe you can, if you set forward, if you have the action, if you do what it takes to accomplish the goal, you can do it. See, I grew up in poverty, grew up without my dad around, grew up in a small farm town. I grew up in Spokane, Washington, lived in Tico, Washington, lived in northern Idaho, eastern Washington area, right? And as a young kid, I dreamed of living here in California, right? Southern California, living in the LA area, right? And I had this dream, this vision. At 16 years old, I moved to northern Nevada, Carson City, right? Northern Nevada, to live with my father, right? And I did that. I did that for about 2 years before I graduated high school. Then I moved to LA, lived in my car for 3 weeks, homeless, lived here in LA, Southern California. Then I moved to the Bay Area, San Jose, lived there for about 2.5 years. I lived in San Jose, the Bay Area, and I made it happen. I worked 3 jobs, personal trainer, started my online coaching business, did petitioning, made it happen, built a successful online coaching business, coaching hundreds of men all over the world, right? And guess what? Then about a year ago, a little over a year ago, I moved to LA. Lived in Orange County, lived in LA County. I lived in both, lived in Fullerton, Whittier, La Mirada, lived in these 3 different cities in this area, and I've done a lot of things around. And coming from a kid, a small farm town kid where everyone around him just did farming or truck driving or chopping down trees like my grandpa, or didn't do anything significant, I've built a successful online coaching business, right? And coming from where I come from, Los Angeles, California, way expensive. I come from poverty in those areas. Coming here and thriving, even in to them, a very expensive area in the Bay Area and Los Angeles, very expensive, right? I made it happen as a young kid because I had the belief, I had the ambition, I had the dream, I had the vision, I had the ambition, and I had the work ethic and dedication and everything, the belief to actually follow through and make it happen. I hired mentors, I read books, I worked 10, 12, 14-hour days. When I was in San Jose, I worked full-time at GNC and Fitness 19 as a trainer. I worked 2 full-time jobs. I worked at Equinox when I worked at all 3 jobs. I started my online coaching business. I didn't make any money really my first 6 months before I hired my first business mentor, right? And then even my first year of online coaching, I did make money, I did get clients, but not enough. I had to do petitioning, I had to do some other side gigs my first year, and then the last 2 years, I've been doing it full time, been thriving, been crushing it, been changing hundreds of men's lives, right? Over the last 2 years, because I had the belief, because I had the vision, because I followed through with action. So whatever you set your mind to, whatever you want to accomplish, whoever you want to be, whatever you want to have, you can do it. You just first and foremost must believe you can, and then you will. All right, it's your coach, it's your friend, it's your man, Devin Kripe, DC. I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the links below for coaching and for free content, and connect with me on all social media platforms. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Let's go.